recording moments story. So it's, if you've seen Kill la Kill, there's the fight with Gamagori and Ryuko.
Oh, yes.
And Gamagori is played by Pt.6, so he's this big, like, deep voice guy, and he's got, like, a bondage fetish. So he's a little weird, and he, like, he has, like, a ball gag and stuff like that, like, tentacle whips. It's really weird. So he, like, during her fight, she's transformed, so she's, like, half naked and stuff like that, as usual, you know, whatever, it's fine, it's a show. And he's like whipping her with these weird whips. And so the actual line is her just being like, ow, 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 getting whipped. So the director wants me to leave a blooper for Patrick. And I was like, I don't want to do that. I don't feel comfortable doing that. Can we not? And he's like, no, you got to do it. And so he wrote it out or no, he told me to do it, I think. Sometimes he writes out the bloopers, sometimes he just tells you to do a certain thing. So I'm not going to do it verbatim because there's a baby in the audience. But basically, you can hear it verbatim in the thing if you can hear behind the laughter of the recording from the panel that we did. But it's basically just, oh Patrick, please, don't stop. As Gamagori is whipping Ryuko. And if you listen closely in the recording of the blooper reel from the panel, you can hear Patrick laughing afterwards. So I ran into him at the studio after that, and he was like, "Yeah, that was a thing that happened." And I was like, "Yeah, he made me do that. I didn't want to do it." But yeah, that story is fun. I feel like I don't get to leave too many things like that too often for people, but because I usually can't think of stuff on my own on the fly. I'll think of it like after the fact, when it's like already too late. But luckily, Alex Von David, the director of like Kill la Kill and Sword Art Online 2, and Erased, which I'm also in as Kenya. I can't even gasp where I look. But yeah, he's usually really good about thinking of really funny things in blooper reels. So hopefully we'll have an Erased one if we do a panel for that at some point. You cried? I haven't seen all of it yet, so no spoilers. I've only recorded up to episode 6. It looks really good, so I can't wait. We have like 8 minutes? 5 minutes? We have 5 minutes? I can't count. So any last minute questions?
Speaking of your gaming, you know, your streaming and all that, have you ever thought about like adding your own voice to your streams, like, you know, like if you want to do commentary based on other game related shows? Are you a big fan of AVGN or what other shows?
Oh, I'm not as funny as those guys. I can't like think of funny things to like script out and do that. So it's kind of like a lot of my funniness, if it's not dry and sarcastic, is me just being like really awkward and not knowing what to say. So it's all like really on the fly and stuff like that. If I'm not concentrating too hard on what I'm doing. But yeah, usually the streams are just me like talking about what I'm doing. People ask questions and then I'll answer them if I can see them.
I mean, if you've seen shows like The Angry Video Game Nerd, if you've seen something like that, what are your thoughts on you know, their performances?
I don't watch too much of it, but what I've seen, he's really funny. Just because it's like this white guy, this nerdy white guy with glasses, just getting really, really mad at things.
especially when he did the Ghostbusters 3-parter back in the day.
Yeah, I wish I could do that. Last minute, or we good? Yeah.
If the opportunity would ever come, would you ever think about maybe doing like directing work? Because I know like other voice actors have worked in directing and like other shows and stuff, like how you said that Patrick worked for the directing in the video game. Like, would you ever be interested in doing that?
I mean, I've thought about it, but I feel like it's a lot of work. Because I see some of the directors who are also actors who will, you know, will be on like 2 shows at a time and they just look exhausted like all the time. And I'm already exhausted as it is doing what I do. So, I don't know, I feel like the idea would be cool, but I think if I were to do anything on top of doing voiceover, I'd rather do ADR writing, like script adaptations for anime and stuff like that. So that's kind of more of what I'm interested in. But I hear the deadlines are so crazy for that stuff, so I don't know. I'm kind of content just to do voiceover right now. It's fun, and it's a little less stressful than all of that stuff. Yes?
Is there a certain anime character that you wish you could have voiced?
My absolute favorite anime, it's an old one, is Fruits Basket.
Oh,
I always get like awes from that, and I really appreciate that because it's such a good show. I cried a lot.
That takes me back to high school.
And Hattori, yeah, their episodes always get me to cry. But if they were to like redo that kind of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood style and make it closer to the manga, like I'd love to be anyone in that. So I'd be like class person A, like I don't care. Just being a part of like one of the series that really helped me get into anime would be really cool. If I had to be specific, I guess Momiji, I think, would be fun and sad.
Speaking
Any
of
other last minutes?
speaking of the PS,
You wanna rest my voice now?
yeah, speaking of your PS4 gaming habits, do you ever keep track on trophies? Like
I don't. I don't like platinum trophy. I'm too lazy.
some
of the achievements are really hard.
some people are.
Yeah, my boyfriend is a completionist, so I'm not. I'm just like, let's get through the story because the story is really cool.
Yeah. That's how I feel. But sometimes, whenever like I'm like at 90% or 80% or something, I would try to make an effort. Like I platinumed the entire Infamous series.
Yeah,
And I got like 11 platinum trophies in my account.
cool. That's intense. I can't do that.
3 for me so far.
Yeah.
He has more games than I do on his system.
And that's counting some of the ones I got from PlayStation Plus Instant Game Collection.
Not counting the games he has on
Including
PS3.
Dust, I platinumed that.
Not counting games he has on PS3 and PS4 because he has both his systems at
And
home.
Vita.
And Vita.
Cool.
I wish I bought it so I could find you on PSN.
I don't add people on PSN that
Oh.
I don't know, like,
Yeah.
in my daily life.
Always play it safe. Always play it safe, you know.
Yeah.
Because some people
Well,
are.
I mean, that's what I have like Twitter and stuff for. So
Some people are complete, you know, jerkwads.
that's not why I don't have people. But anyway, yeah, I think I'm gonna cut it here. Since I'm gonna go drink a lot of tea so I can be ready for the panel tomorrow.